What's up, all you guys and gals? Welcome back to Matt DIY. So today we're actually going to change the oil on a Ram 2500. This truck right behind me here, it's actually my brother's really cool truck. I'm going to get this oil changed and show you guys how to do it. Before we get started, go ahead and subscribe down below, turn those notifications on so you know when I upload a video. Without that, guys, let's go ahead and jump into it. Alright guys, let's go ahead and jump into it here. So showing you the top of the engine. So this has the 6.7 Cummins Turbo Diesel, very popular engine in these trucks. Awesome engines. You got your dipstick right here. Obviously, check your oil level, and then you got your fill right here. Those are the two things we're going to be using on the top side, and then your filter and drain plug down underneath. So let's go ahead underneath and drain the oil. One more thing, guys, before we get started, I wanted to mention that this applies to any one of these Ram 2500s with the 6.7 Turbo Diesel from 2010 to 2013. Should be about the same. So as long as you got this engine, this should apply, and you can change your oil. Hopefully save you a little money and make sure it's done the right way. Alrighty folks, we got a little bit of wind. Hopefully that doesn't hurt there, but laying underneath the truck, if we look straight up, this is the right hand side. Here's the right hand passenger tire. Looks like you got your AC compressor. If you go back behind the AC compressor and right up, you'll see the oil filter, and then the actual drain plug is right back here on the bottom of the engine, and it's actually straight through the bottom. Real easy to get to. So just pop that out. It does come out very fast, so beware of that. But that's where she's located, right behind the transfer case in the front right here. All right, guys, so we're in the truck here. So drain plug right here, just takes a regular 3/8 ratchet, go right into it, and bust her loose here. Oh yeah, she comes. Alright, now we can get it with our hands, and she really comes out of here when you get her loose, so beware of that. Oh, I'm in a little bit of a pickle here. Okay. Alright. There we have it. Hey guys, so when she starts peeing like this, we can go ahead and cap it off. One thing I wanted to mention, these things hold about roughly 3 gallons of oil, so lots of oil in these bad boys, and it's going to pee for a little bit, but to a certain point where it's like this, just kind of dripping, we can go ahead and cap her off and go ahead and tighten her up and work on the filter next here. So go ahead and do this. Alright, you can get it pretty much all the way with your hand. And then guys, what I like to do, and I've told you this before, we're not going to win any awards here tightening up this drain plug, so make sure you just do it just snug. No need to go be Incredible Hulk down here. Alright, so just 1, 2, and 3, and that's all you need, and she's not going to leak. And that way the next guy doesn't spend his whole Sunday afternoon under here trying to get the drain plug loose. Let's go ahead and move on to the filter. Alright guys, so we're going to get this filter off now, and it's kind of up in between here and not so great of a spot, but should be able to reach up in there, and if the last guy didn't torque it on there with a 15-foot long wrench, we're going to be able to get her off. So let's go ahead and see what we can do. Hopefully, if I'm lucky, I can get it with one hand. Oh, she's starting to... Yep, she's turning. But this is going to be messy, guys. I can already tell. This is going to be messy. Oh boy. Yep. Actually, that wasn't too bad. I got it done without even getting my oil on my hands. That wasn't too bad at all. So, all right, so we're just gonna let this drain in here, and then while I have you here, let me go grab the new one. We'll go ahead and put the new one in. All right, folks, so before you put the new oil filter in, you just want to go ahead and put a nice slim coating of oil on the gasket here. That way she seals up nice when you put it up there, mating with the surface. So I just take my finger and wipe a little on there, and then we are good to go. Make sure your hand is nice and dry so you can sort of tighten it, because you're just going to torque it with your hand. And we'll get her back up in there, just like that. I'm just going to get my other hand. Alright, nice and snug so it won't leak, and should be good to go. Move up top, get this thing filled up. Alright guys, so we're gonna go ahead and fill it up. We got our 15W40 here. It takes roughly about 3 gallons, so we're gonna do about 2 and 2.7 jugs here. Check it just to make sure. With a filter it should take about 3 gallons, so we'll go ahead and get this thing filled up and be on our way. Any 15W40 made for diesel should work out for you. We're using this Valvoline Premium Blue. All right, guys, so we got it filled up, and if you look on the jug here, we're just a little bit above the 1 there, in between the 1 and the 2. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but you can see it's about right here, which should be good. So we're gonna go ahead and fire it up, let that oil circulate in there, and then check it with the dipstick, make sure we're in between the lines, and that's pretty much it for this oil change. All right, guys, so oil drained, filter changed, filled back up. We're in the engine. The only thing left to do is go ahead and check the level. So pull dipstick, wipe her off the first time, put her back. This thing's got a long dipstick. Alright, and so if you look here, it's kind of hard to see, but we're actually below the mark there. So we're gonna go ahead and put the rest of that third gallon in, and we should be right on. We'll test it one more time. All right, guys, this time you can probably see it. We're perfect. We're right at the SA there in the safe zone. We're good to go. So we are done. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Hope that helped you change the oil in your Ram 2500 6.7 Turbo Diesel like this one. If it did help you out, go ahead and give the video a like. I'd really appreciate it. Until next time, guys, always get out there, do it yourself.